Camera gear is something that we all obsess about when we get into the creation or the start of content creation. Whether you're talking about making videos on a cell phone or a action camera or something like what I'm making this video with, which is the Osmo Pocket 3. Then you can get into your fancy full frames and APC and all this other stuff. Like the other Sony that I have that I hardly ever use because it's just a big camera and it's very intrusive, it's very in your face, and it's obnoxiously huge file sizes. So in this video, I want to talk about the gear that I'm currently using and I've been using throughout this 30-day video challenge. If you stumble across this channel, my name is Eric, and I'm in the middle of a 30-day video challenge where I'm making and uploading a video every single day for 30 days. And we're currently on the 14th day, so we're about 2 weeks into this challenge, and I have learned so much. And I've been doing content creation for quite some time now. And I want to go over the gear because I've obsessed over it, and I know you've probably done the same thing, spending hours going down rabbit holes on what the best new gear is to use to make content. So if you're on YouTube and you're looking to make videos on YouTube, or you're looking to make videos on, other platforms, vertical, short form content, whatever it may be, there's a solution for everything, and it depends on so many different things. So what I want to talk about is the budget, the barrier to entry, as far as what you're looking to spend, and then also the complexity of what's involved with the higher different grades of equipment that you use. Yes, the quality goes in and improves, the quality goes up and improves the higher you go, but so does the hassle. And so starting with the very beginning is going to be the cell phone. So currently, this is my cell phone right here. And I actually have two that I use because I own a business as well. So one is for personal and one is for business. And the business side of it is, we're in roofing. So we need good phones to take quality photos of roofs, right? So that's why we're using iPhones. I actually use the iPhone 16 Pro. And it is also the newest iPhone, so it has the best video quality. Now, this is a simple solution. You can do something like this, hold the phone and record, get your videos handheld like this. Or if you want to step it up, and a very, very budget-friendly option is something like this. So this is a simple Ulanzi tripod that extends, and it has something like this. So you can plop this up on a desk, such as this, and you can do talking head videos. If you're walking around, you can have handheld, it pivots, and you have a nice little selfie stick, whether it's for photos or videos. And then attached, you can have something like this, a little light to get you some fill light if you're filming dark places, low light, at night situations. The biggest thing with these are they are cheap, so that's good, but they're also cheap quality. So they break pretty often. But because of that, you can do your vertical here, or you can do your horizontal here. So this is a pretty, I think this was like under 20 bucks, and then the light was maybe like 10 bucks. So like altogether like 40, 50 bucks for everything right here. Not the phone, of course. And then this is just a spring held little phone holder. So this is a good cheap solution. You can throw it in your bag, keep it in your vehicle, whatever. And if you lose it, if it breaks, it's not gonna really hurt your feelings because it's cheap, right? The next thing is if you wanna move on from your phone, whether it's, you just have one phone and so you need a dedicated camera because you can't be filming all your videos on your phone, because some of these videos can get pretty long, and there's a couple of things. Your phone can overheat. Your phone can run out of memory, it can run out of battery, and also it's your phone. So you might be receiving messages, just like I did a while ago. You might be receiving messages on it, you might be receiving calls on it that you're either gonna miss or you're gonna get interrupted while you're making the video because it's a phone. Some people don't like that. So the next thing is getting a dedicated camera. Now, if you want my opinion on the best level as far as like the next step up from your phone, is this guy right here. This is the Osmo Action 4, and I don't have the 5 because I'd like to have the 5, but going back to gear, it's use what you have. So I bought this camera because I got into running and I wanted something that I could take on my runs and not have to worry if it started raining, if I fell, if it dropped, whatever the case. I get sweaty, so if it gets wet from sweat, whatever it may be, I didn't want to have to worry about it. It's also smaller than carrying around a phone, so you can run. I've run with this thing just like this. I don't have anything. I then have a selfie stick where I can get some cool different angles. I have quite a variety of selfie sticks, honestly, because just like this one right here, I have some cheap selfie sticks for this, and they've broken and they break, but they're pretty cool. I've used these to run with during a marathon or in a half marathon because I want that footage. I want to document my experience and what I'm doing. The cool thing that I like about the Action is that you can get your horizontal video like this, and then it has so there's actually a cage that goes around this, and then you can mount it vertically, and it's magnetic. So it uses these magnetic cleats here to lock in, and it ain't going anywhere. I didn't bring one of my, I should have brought one to show you how it works, but this is a solid camera, and it's right now, I think at the time of filming this video, it's like $300-400. And then what I do is I have actually a set of ND filters because I usually use this camera outdoors and it's super bright outside. I bought this pack of ND filters, and you can see I have one on there right now. That really does make a difference when you're out there in full sun. This thing also came with, I bought the creator pack, so it came with a little battery pack here. So you have extra power, and honestly, these batteries last a long time. When I did the half marathon, I think I used like half the battery filming while I was doing the run. My point exactly. A phone, if I was filming this video on my phone, it would have just interrupted the video. So actually, I'm gonna mute this right now. And then, so this is the Osmo Action, right? Great all-around camera, solid build. If you drop it, it's not gonna hurt anything. They have the Action 5 now, which is pretty amazing. But if you have the 4, in my opinion, it's really not worth the upgrade. I'm gonna hold out for the Action 6, maybe the 360. So the next one is actually what I'm using here to film this video is the Osmo Action, or I'm sorry, the Osmo Pocket 3. This is my favorite go-to vlog camera. It came with this mic right here. Easy setup, just flip it open, turn the mic on, you can start recording within seconds. Solid, buttery smooth video, really high quality video, 4K. I'm not gonna get into all the specs, but if you want crispy videos with that blurry background, this guy right here is your friend. Now, compared to this thing is like a rock. You can throw it and it's gonna keep working. You don't have to worry about anything breaking. You can take it to a water park, you can take it to an amusement park, and you don't have to worry. The Pocket, however, very delicate. The gimbal, this is actually my second Pocket because the first one broke. It broke itself. So I had to send it in. I did buy the protection plan and they replaced it under warranty. I didn't have to use that protection plan, but I have it there because I know how delicate this camera is. So if you want some really high quality stuff, the Osmo Pocket. Now, right now, this camera itself is like stupid expensive. I think it's like $1,000 if you rent the creator kit. When I bought it, it was not that expensive. It was like, I think I paid like $700. So is it worth $1,000? It depends, you know. One thing that I want to talk about next is, oh, and by the way, with the Pocket, I also bought the ND filters for it. So great option there. I love ND filters. The next thing I want to talk about is audio. If you watch enough of these videos, you know that everyone talks about audio. And I just picked up this DJI Mic Mini actually to pair with this. So now this is going to be my setup for this one. This is going to be for my runs. This is going to be for just keeping it, you know, if I'm on a construction site, whatever it is, this will be my setup. Because before that, I was having to pair this with the Action and then unpair it and pair it with a Pocket. It was just too much. Now I bought these when these first came out for the phones. So this actually plugs into your phone here, USB-C, and then if it'll focus, and then the mics you can have like interview style. There's 2 different mics there. With the new phones, this did throw me for a loop because there's a different setting you have to change on this for it to work on the new iPhones. If not, your audio is crap and you get no audio. But so this one, if you have you can buy like a creator pack that includes a mic, but if you already have one and you're looking, this was like $50 just for this. And this is all you need. You don't need the receiver. The receiver actually, that's the cool thing about DJI. I love DJI, if you didn't see already. So guys, this is what I've been using, a combination between the Pocket 3, the Action. I actually haven't used my phone at all for any of these videos. Maybe for some B-roll if there's something cool that I wanted to get and I just didn't have a camera on me, or I was, that's the one convenience about using the phone is it's right here. Quick, get the shot type thing. And then the next and last thing I wanted to tell you is like, you got to lug this stuff around. You don't want to just let it loose. So I like this bag for the Action. It keeps everything I need in here. I have some charging cables. I got a pin. I got a Sharpie, the battery pack, the ND filters, the camera. Everything fits in here nice and neat. And then there you go. And it's got a nice little handle here. Keep some business cards in the back. This is something that I can easily tote around with me, and I have a camera ready to rock and roll. Now for the Pocket, I had bought this. This is a Bellroy. This has got the waterproof zippers because I know this camera is a little more delicate, and it's got some padding inside where I keep the Pocket there, and then I keep everything else in here. So I have little tripod mount that it came with, and then the extra battery that I keep in there. And then of course, this right here is a bonus tip. If you are doing videos on the fly and you're using your phone to edit these, or you want to just do a quick download, you need a dongle with USB-C. You can plug this into your iPad, you can plug this into your phone, you can plug this into your computer and quickly download the files from your micro SD card, and it will be your best friend. It'll be a lifesaver. Trust me. If not, you have to wirelessly download these files. They're so ginormous. I think I did one time. It was like an hour to download the file. And then you have to edit it, and it's just like, yeah. So some of the, it's part of the learning thing. It's a whole nother video. But I wanted to share just some different options on whether you want to use your phone or a dedicated camera. You can get fancy. You can get a mirrorless camera. You can get a Sony. You can get a Canon, all that stuff. I have a Sony 7C that I bought for like over $2,000, and it just sits there. I don't want to get rid of it because it's a pretty nice camera. It takes great pictures. It takes great video, but the file sizes are ginormous, and it's a lot. So guys, if you got anything out of this video, let me know. Put in the comments what your current video setup is, gear setup for your videos that you're currently making. Maybe you're thinking about getting something and you're like, man, but overall, if you take anything away from this video, if you are waiting to make videos because you're waiting to buy the right gear, just do it. Use your phone. Just get started with what you have, and that will help you. I promise you, it'll help you so much. Just don't worry about it. Just go out there and make a video and make the best of what you have currently so that you can learn how to make a video in the first place. Because if you have badass equipment, but you don't know how to make a video, then it doesn't work. So learn how to make a video first using what you have. And then once you figure that out, you can start investing in more equipment, nicer equipment. Guys, if you learned anything out of this video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And please, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. We will see you tomorrow.